Hey, what's going on once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fingers, as always. Tacos, Nikki, Commodities, everyone else in between. Nintendo, Sony, Free 2011, Arcade, MannyTendoWolverine. As always, you guys on the best interest, not just watch channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, BShoot, Brady, on Rumble, Odyssey, Telegraph, any other social media platforms that you guys can think of, obviously. Well, today, before to begin this video, I know this came out a few days, and it was like Wednesday or Thursday when this was announced. I think it had something to do with, I don't know if it's Time Warner or if it wasn't Time Warner, it probably was, I don't know, I think it was that one, Viacom, maybe one of these other billion-dollar corporation companies that do cartoon animations. AKA pretty much, I didn't even know if Hanna-Barbera is still even a thing. I don't even know if that company even exists anymore unless it got bought by Time Warner or fucking, or Warner Media. It's like my fools over there at fucking Clownfish TV like to talk about all the time. I mean, I think I'm negative about life all the time. They're way more extra negative and salty about shit than I fucking know. I'm just saying. And they're way older than me. They're probably like 43, 45 or something. But anyways, yeah, I heard it from them, I think. Or it might have been from someone else. But they decided to do, out of nowhere, and this is extremely nostalgic for me. You know, granted, Scooby-Doo didn't come out till like the mid-late 1970s or something. So it came out before my time. When I was like a 90s, 2000s kid. But the Courage the Cowardly Dog shit, and if you see my older videos, I used to have a Courage the Cowardly Dog shit. I got a Garfield one on right now, but I was speaking of Garfield. Oh man, there's actually this other chick. I think she does like a lot of story time videos. I'm not sure if they would be considered drama. They're kind of like rabbit hole commentary videos. It's just a fuck ton of those I used to love watching. I still do. These little documentaries on certain big time YouTubers, certain, you know, pieces of nostalgia that were real big at the time, and how they affect our lives nowadays. Usually I'll watch that a couple of times if I'm not going out to work, IRL, my IRL job, or going out to the gym once in a while and shit, which I haven't done in like probably 2 years. Last year, because of the whole pandemic, scandemic, big bullshit, boogeyman, NWO, Illuminati, Freemason, etc., lockdown that we had, which I truly believe that. I don't give a fuck if you call me a tinfoil hat or not. And if you do, that's all good and done. You're just fucking asleep and you're not a truther, unfortunately. Not all you guys. Some of you may or may not be. It depends. But yeah, I heard they did this little collaboration with the other chick. Her name is Arazi, or Izarazi. I don't know. I think something like that. She has a bunch of Garfield plushies all over the thing in her videos. It's freaking hilarious. It's so damn funny. I'm not making fun of her for liking that shit, but it's kick-ass. Because I remember when I was a fucking 90s kid at the time. You know, it came out in the 80s, but it was still a big thing in the 90s too, luckily. Some of the stuff in the 1980s, I guess, is franchise and, I don't know, junk food-wise, I guess it survived in the 90s too. And other stuff, it just stood in the 80s. Stuff I never knew about until I went to Google or Brave, which I recommend you use Brave over Google a lot more. Yeah. She's a really, really funny chick, so I'm not trying to throw shade at her. Oh, that's a little-ass kid. And she's from, like, Australia or New Zealand. But anyways, very, very good-ass content creator. If you want to see some like nostalgia shit about your childhood in the 90s or 2000s or whatever. Or, I don't know if she does YouTube drama, but she does a lot of stuff with like stuff in the past that Twitter and Tumblr did back in the day or something. So I gotta get big ups to Azarazi. I'll leave her link down below if I remember to do this. But yeah, the Courage the Cowardly Dog Scooby-Doo thing. Honestly, really wasn't expecting it, to be legit real with you. Because, you know, yeah, they kind of had the same traits. They were both owned by, I think, Time Warner and Hanna-Barbera. And it came out in 1999, 2000. So, as a 90s, early mid-2000s kid, teenager at the time, I used to love watching that Courage the Cowardly Dog series. So, obviously, it built out a lot of my nostalgia for me. Of course, I started getting a lot more anime manga stuff in the early mid-2000s after the late 90s. So, there's that. So, this one, I know I did the Alien Fire Team Elite, which maybe you're going to be watching that. Maybe you saw that video down today. I'll leave the link down below if you didn't watch that. So King of Fighters, Vanessa. Team Secret Agent, Trailer.No.23. So there's that. So yeah, 3, 2, 1, let's get in with all the bullshit and stalling. Let's see, I'm probably going to get copyright claim. It's weird because on my Aliens Fire Team Elite, I didn't get a copyright claim. But this one's on, I think it's owned by Koei Tecmo or Capcom. More than likely I'm going to get a strike, but whatever. Let's get it in. Of course, it's going to be lots of drawings of R34 for this type of probably already. Ooh. Yeah, I'm really, really loving the music. It's giving me a lot of Persona, like a lot of like Cowboy Bebop vibes. I'm not
Vanessa.
さっさと始めちゃいましょう。これからよ。
KOF 15. Team Secret Agent.
まだまだ青いわね。
no expectations. Wow. Alright, so overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Not only was it giving me a lot of like Persona 5 vibes and Cowboy Bebop anime vibes, but it gave me a lot of freaking like. I'm surprised Platinum Games didn't do any of the music, or Capcom, or Square Enix. It gave me even like, as much as I don't really give a shit about the series, it gave me even some Final Fantasy like and Bayonetta, especially Bayonetta. That's the one I give a shit about. It gave me a lot of like those musical vibes of this thing. So shout out to Koei Tecmo for making this shit, man. Oh man, I'm pretty sure it was Koei Tecmo. If it was Koei Tecmo, it might have been Capcom that did this. I don't know. I forget who's the original creator of King of Fighters. Oh, SNK. I think that's who it is. I'm not sure if they're partnered with the other corporation organizations that make gaming industry stuff. Like, big ups to them. I know the only two biggest things I know SNK did back in the day was all the Metal Slug shit. That was real, real big too at the time. Which I still am. I only play it like once in a while. I don't play it as much as I used to. I wish I did. It's the price of being almost 33-year-old grown man adult with actual IRL responsibilities out there, fortunately. But if I was still 90s, 2000s, because I would have played it like hell every single hour of the day, unless, of course, if I would have had school and stuff, of course. I'm telling you, man, the music was like magnifique, absolutely perfection to the T. I loved it. As you could tell, I was just bouncing around, just I was vibing with it so hard, bro. Gorgeous. So yeah, so there's that. The fighting stuff, it's typical SNK King of Fighters, and same with other stuff like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. Well, not Mortal Kombat, because it's the only one that's actually super graphically filled with gore and blood all over the place, which I don't mind, because, it's a video game, it's not real life. If it was real life, that'd be a whole other different thing. Yeah, there's that one. I'm trying to think of like Tekken vibes or whatever. Yeah. As far as like her final Smash move, I don't know. Final Smash move. This is Smash Bros. Ultimate. Why am I thinking Nintendo Smash Bros. Ultimate? Well, speaking of which, I'm going to be doing a reaction video tomorrow on that, because I think Kazuya, the whole thing of him, his whole moveset, and that means we're going to get the brand new amiibo costumes that are going to be there, and the new stage we get to see now. So there's that. Maybe we could see if we get to use Itachi. If we get to see Itachi, you get to use him too. Besides Kazuya, maybe he ends up being this clone fighter. I'm going to use the living crap out of him since we didn't get Jin. I mean, I'm still glad we got Kazuya, which is awesome, but me personally, I wish we would have got Hitachi or Jin instead. Just saying. And yeah, so Vanessa, yeah, that was pretty cool. A.K.A. Mayuri, I think his her name was. Mayuri Inaki? I don't know. She had a way better name in Japanese, I'm just saying. That's all I gotta say for now, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. And like I said, I did want to get a little louder, but not because like the roommate was sleeping or any of that fucking shit. Mainly because I don't know what the fuck was going on. Some weird ass noise was in the background. Hopefully you guys didn't hear it, but did. I apologize. There's just some weird shit that the dog's noise was making, or some music next door. I don't know. That's all I gotta say for now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out, and hopefully you stay tuned for that Smash Bros. Ultimate thing. Sakura's going to be showing the brand new stages, the new amiibo fighter. Not amiibo fighters, but he'll probably show the new amiibos that come with it. Unfortunately, it's going to get scalped to hell. And that's it. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, as always. Tacos Nikki Kimoji said, we'll see when I see you. You guys have a good day, have a good night, wherever your universe out there. Says more fishing content channel, including video industry news, anime news, internet news, Torch Facey drama news, internet align news, reaction videos like this one. And that's it. Peace out, my sour heart, lazing by. See you awesome people to the side. Later.